give and they get. Then they run around town beating their chests like they forget. I can forget for now, but I won't never forget. No, love I feel, knowing the universe got my back. Whoa, love I feel, knowing that money gon' come right back.
What's going on, guys? We have officially launched our Patreon, which has ad-free exclusive episodes, self-improvement videos, and an opportunity to speak to us directly via Zoom.
This guy's so handsome and smart. He took my lines away from me. But yes, we do have that Patreon. OG internal episodes. Obviously, as you guys know, to grow this platform, we have to get guests on the channel. But every single week on Patreon, we'll be dropping an episode with just the boys, like old school. It's real and it's raw. Like, it's literally just boy to boy having a conversation and speaking about things that you guys are dealing with.
If you guys want to subscribe, the link is in the description. This is our opportunity to give back to you guys, really get the opportunity to connect. We're giving away money, and we're giving you guys ad-free exclusive episodes every single month, which if you are a loyal listener, we know that's how you became a true supporter of us from the beginning.
Yeah, we would not be able to do this thing without you guys. Zach and I have been grinding for a very long time and are just grateful to even be in this position. And we love you guys and appreciate your support. And we are just excited to be in this position, and we really appreciate you guys. So thank you.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the Journey Podcast. If you are here, please subscribe, like, drop a comment, give us 5 stars on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, wherever you get your podcasts from. We're back in New York. Internal episode, just Jake and I. We're back.
What's up, brother?
What up?
Today's a good day. Today was a bad day, and then it turned into a good day. Bro, I wanted to originally, we obviously spoke. I think one of the things we do better than any other podcast in the world is we're just honest. Yeah. And I realized, bro, for 2025, there's something about getting your ass kicked that really makes you reevaluate things, right? And I feel like, have you ever talked to someone and you ask them how they are, and they're kind of like, well, I'm good and I'm bad.
Yeah, or it's, just another day. Same old.
So that's like code word for I'm bad, I think. Like,
or I'm not good.
Yeah, or I'm not good. Like, not like, maybe bad, like bad is, whatever. But yeah, I'm not good. And bro, I just kind of, bro, if I just have to be like blatantly honest about my life, I'm not good. Mm-hmm. And I've said that a lot on the podcast. And there's been times where I have been good. And I felt like I was good 3 months ago. I had a month and a half period where I was doing really good. And, I'm going to speak honestly about a very complicated relationship that I have in my life, a relationship that I've had in my life for a long time, a relationship that I've spoken about in ways that were self-serving. Sometimes I feel like I've spoken about my relationship in ways that made me look like the good guy. And there's other times where I've spoken about my relationship in ways that weren't even really true. I just knew it would be a viral clip. So tonight, bro, I just want to be honest. And there's a lot of other things that there's a lot of other things that I want to be honest about today. And I thought about 2025, and I thought about how the new year kind of started. And the new year was weird, bro, because it was like, it felt like it just happened. Mm-hmm. It felt like I wasn't very intentional about it. It felt like we weren't very intentional about it. It kind of just felt like it just happened. And I realized that, like, I actually do think it's useful to, what do you want to do this year? And it's very weird to come up with that when you've been in like a so mood. Yeah. I almost feel like it's better to ask yourself that question when shit is like really bad. Because when shit's really bad, when like, so I always bring up the Shia LaBeouf interview because I love it. Yeah, we'll get the Hallerhead going. Shout out to Dana White.
Hallerhead, man.
What is it? What is it? Banana? Is it banana flavored?
Yeah, this is really good, man.
Oh man, I'm excited about this. Also, I'm leaning into, there was a nice.
Man, I'm under the mic.
You're feeling good. There you go. Oh yeah. Whoa. It's a Coca-Cola. Shout out to you, Dana White.
Yeah,
We'll take a sponsor, just so you know.
It will promote the shit out of you. Not that you
Couple-
need it.
Couple self-improvising alcoholics. No, you definitely don't need it.
No.
But
Cheers. Nice cups.
cheers, man.
Wow.
Oh, it's so good, bro.
It is good.
I'm kind of pissed off. I think we over-iced.
A little bit.
Is there anything we could do about that? Should we pour something out? No?
I mean, I'll rock with it.
Whatever.
It's whatever. I like it a little chilled.
Because I like the thickness of it. It's thick.
Yeah, it is.
You got no ice in it.
Right.
It's like a syrup almost in a sense, which is kind of nice. Because I'm a banana guy. Anyway, let's get back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I always reference this Shia LaBeouf interview. And bro, like these days, I listen to this Shia LaBeouf interview like it's medicine. There's something about it, for me that has been really transformative. And I think one of the biggest parts about it is that he's just honest. Just honest, bro. He's bringing up on the podcast that he's got like cold sores, that he's like hitting this woman, that he has another woman that's living in his house. And I guess the reason he's being so honest is because it all came out anyway.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you have to. What else you're going to lie about it?
Right. This guy straight up own up to it. But like, there's something about that for me where I go, damn, like I'm pretty full of shit. And not that I'm a bad guy, but more so that like I try to protect myself with my ego sometimes. And I just feel like, bro, I've been wrong a lot and I haven't been accountable a lot. And it's just because I didn't want to admit that I was a bad guy.
Yeah.
And so basically for everyone that's listening, we got here today because my ex-girlfriend and I broke up again last night. And it just seems like it's like complete insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results.
Yeah.
And I found myself today, bro, sitting in my studio after being like wicked to her. Like, bro, I went off on her in the gym. Like, after I spoke with you, I was so fired up and I was on so much pre-workout that I basically like called her and I like just destroyed her. And I like did it calculated too. I like wrote out everything that I hate about her, everything that I hate about her past, every single way that she's wronged me, the biggest way she's wronged me. I wrote out how I would like hurt her with those words, and then I got on the phone and I did that for 30 minutes, bro. And she's just like sitting there crying at work, and I'm just like, yeah, you did this, like blah 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 blah, like really like ripping into her. And the whole time, I realize as I'm doing it, I have this good guy perception of myself, like going with the plan that we said, like, oh, but like just know we could still be friends, and I'm here for you.
Yeah.
But you're a slut and you're a bad person, but I'm just know we're friends and I'm here for, And after the call, I was like, what the fuck was that? It just felt so out of character, so wrong. And I'm sitting in my studio, bro, before, and I'm listening to the Shia interview, and I'm humbling myself as I listen to the interview, and I realize that, like, yo, my ex-girlfriend has fucked me over bad. And I mean bad. She's, like, really done a number on me. And, you know what that does for me, viewing it that way? Because it's true. She has fucked me over. But if I view it that way, and I don't take into account what I've done to her, then I'm just going to feel right. And I realize that, like, at the end of the day, bro, I don't want to feel right that bad. Like, feeling right hurts. Because you realize, like, at the end of feeling right, it's, you did this horrible thing to me, feel like shit. And then she feels like shit. And then I'm like, damn, like I just made like a girl feel like shit. It like didn't feel like I won anything. Like, I won the argument. But I'm like, here's this girl that I love, and what I'm upset with her about, what it was from 4 years ago. And I'm like thinking about myself like what did I gain by doing this? Because I feel horrible. I don't feel any better about it. And I'm sitting in my studio, bro, and I'm just like, I'll end it here because I want to get drunk to really, get into it. But I just realized, bro, that like I kind of wrote out everyone's name that were the villains in my story, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking take accountability for like what I did to them, because yeah, bro, the odds are like if someone hurt you, like they hurt you. That's a fact. They hurt you, bro. Like and your pain is real, and you wanting to feel vindicated is real. But like I don't want to hold on to that feeling anymore. Yeah. I don't. Because you know what, bro? Like as I view us like in this world, I don't think that our purpose is to feel good. I don't think that's our purpose. Like, we've been given this microphone, and that's to like change us, change the lives of you guys, make an impact in the world. And I go like, feeling right is if you want to be like a celebrity. If you want to be a celebrity, you want to feel right. Or if you want to be a lawyer, you want to feel right. But like, bro, I don't really like feeling right that much. If it's my kids or I have to feel right if I'm teaching someone something, that's fine. But like, I realize, bro, that there's a lot of people that are walking around with arrows that I shot in their back. And who would I'm like, I have an opportunity now to like, bro, I want to on tonight's podcast, bro, I want to be honest, and I want to take the arrows that I've shot into people, and take these wounded people that I've painted out as villains, and I want to like speak about how I fucked them over, like what I did to them. Yeah. And for 2025, I realized what I want to do more important than anything in the world is just be honest. Because I'm not honest. I'm honest with you. I'm not honest with my parents. I'm not honest with my girlfriend. I'm not honest with my past 4 girlfriends. I'm not, and you can go down the list, and I look at that and I go, you know what's really holding me back in life? Lying. We all know what it's like to when you feel so horrible about something, like to stay on it. Like when you lie, you have to stay lying. You have to double it down, then you got to cover it up, and then you got to do this, and you convince yourself that's like true. And then you start telling your boys. There's things that I've told you that I was just trying to be the good guy that weren't even true. And nobody knows it but me. And that's why tonight I want to get drunk, bro. And I just want to be honest, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's honesty is something. If you can't be honest with yourself, how can you be honest with anyone else? And that's when it's like hard to sleep at night, or that's when you're in your own head, when you constantly do the wrong thing, but other people don't know about it. You know about it, and then you have to act like it's fine. Like, right. I'm the good guy, And I was listening to a pod. It's funny. I was listening to a pod yesterday. Mm-hmm. It was Theo Vaughn and Dave Smith, the comedian, but he's like super conspiracy politics wise. Okay. They were talking about that a lot, where they were like, yo, anything you put out into this world, they're like, yo, that shit catches up to you. They're like, no matter what it is. And he was like referencing, Dave Smith was referencing, he was like, you're the fucking drunk dad that used to curse at his son and you cheated on mom. And he was like, it might have not, affected you when you were doing it, but he's like, now you're the 60-year-old guy at the bar who like can't go see his grandkids, and they were just, oh, that was your watch. Mm-hmm. And they were just bringing up so many things where it started with Theo speaking about how America is paying for fucking over the Native Americans back in the day. Sure. He was like, the ground didn't forget.
Sure.
And I brought that back to myself, and there's just so many things that that we do on a daily basis that aren't good for us, and we know that it won't affect us immediately, and we don't think about our future self of how this is going to affect us down the line, whether it's lying, whether it's doing someone wrong, whether it's hurting someone. A lot of what we do has so much selfish interest involved in it, where we totally neglect like the other person or our future self. And I think that's just a good point for a lot of people to think about, if you're listening, and then us, it's just like every decision, like every single choice you make, really, it does matter. It really does matter, and especially when you lie to someone that you love,
Right.
like what is that? How can you look at someone in the face, tell them you love them every single day, and then lie to them, and then never tell them the truth, and then go about your day and go about your relationship with them, and deep down that you either fuck them over, you're lying to them, you're playing them, and they have no idea. How can you sleep? Like how can you put your head on the pillow and be okay and be like I'm a good, and then also go and tell people, yo, I'm a good guy.
Right.
Or I do things. Because then you do things in the public image, or you tell people about the good things you do to justify your lying and your wrongdoings of other people. And there's so many people that do that. And like, that's when people really get hurt. The best thing you can do is, bro, just be honest with someone, even if it hurts them. I think that's the thing that we run away from so much is we know what we want to say, or we know how we feel towards someone, but we're not man enough to say it to them.
Right.
So we lie to cover ourselves up for the short term, but eventually that shit catches up to you. When, in hindsight, you could have just told them the truth to begin with, told them what you're really feeling, try to communicate it, and now no one gets hurt. It might hurt them immediately, but at least you were straightforward and honest with them. And I think that's why a lot of people lose relationships, because they're afraid to tell someone the truth of how they're really feeling, because they know if I tell you how I actually feel right now, I might lose you. So I'm going to lie to you to keep you close to me, when in the long run, I'm going to lose you regardless. And I saw this really cool picture. It was talking about, you ever hear how like your relationships in your life, whether it's friendships or relationships, or even family, whatever, any type of relationship in your life is like a tree. Have you ever seen that?
No.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool like metaphor, and I was like, damn, like that shit is really true. It basically was saying like the relationships in your life are like the relationships in your life are just like a tree. So a tree has leaves, branches, and roots. So there's some people in your life that are the leaves, right? They come on a certain season, they change colors, and then when shit gets rough, when the winter comes, it gets cold, they're gone. The leaves are gone. And we cycle through those people all throughout our life. And you have to understand that people are going to come and people are going to go, right? And it doesn't hurt that bad, right? You know that person wasn't there forever. Then you have branches, where they're a part of you, right? They're a part of your life, and they stick through like a lot of the shit, right? They're still there. Once the leaves are gone, the branches are still there. But sometimes when the right storm comes, the hurricane, the tornado, those branches break off, right? And those are the people where it does start to hurt a little bit, because you thought like they were going to stay, but then as soon as shit got tough or shit got a little rocky, they're gone. And then you have the people that are your roots. Those are the people that no matter what, the tree gets cut down, the tree falls over, the tree's dead, the roots are always going to be a part of that tree, no matter what. If the tree gets uplifted, your roots are a part of you. And the thing is, like, people think that just because they're so close to you, they can't hurt you. But your roots are the closest people to you. And in reality, like, those are the people that can hurt you the most, even though they're the closest to you. But we tend to like not only put those people, the ones that are closest to us, on a pedestal, we give ourselves leeway on how we think we can treat them because they're so close to us. Like we think like they're not going to go anywhere, right? Or like I could I have more wiggle room with them, right? A branch, you fuck over the person who's like a branch in your life, that branch will break off and like it ain't coming back, right? But that root, it's not going anywhere.
Right, yeah.
So you have
granted.
yeah, like you have to water that, you know what I'm saying? You have to water that relationship. You really have to do your best. And it's really hard when emotions and feelings get involved when it's someone that like you truly care about, because whether you like it or not, like they'll always be a part of your life. You know, like those people that are really the roots in your core circle, and the people in your life, the ones like you truly deeply love, like they'll always be a part of your life. You may not speak to them, you may not see them, you may not follow them on social media, but they'll always have a space in your head.
Yeah.
Things will remind you of them. You will always think about a certain situation and then relate it back to them. So whether you like it or not, that person is going to be in your life forever, whether it's physically or just mentally. And like, I think that's why being honest, being truthful, communicating, like really telling the people you love them, like all of this stuff, these micro decisions in the short term that don't seem like much, they do matter, because bro, our shit carries with us. You know, like these relationships that we've been through, bro, all this shit is going to carry with us when we're in our 30s, our 40s, our 50s, when we're married and we have kids. Like every single person, especially the ones closest to us, like have shaped us in a certain way, and we need to really water those relationships better. And then like the whole grand scheme of this is really be honest, you know, because then you'll have no regrets if you are just straightforward and honest with people that you love.
I agree. And as you begin to become a man, you realize that, like, you know, not only by being honest are you going to save yourself pain, but you're going to take the arrows out of your partner's back.
Yeah.
Bro, I have so much women. I said this before, but bro, there's so many women that are walking around that are wounded by me. And the only person that can help them is me. You know, bro, people can say that they move on, this, that, but bro, when you really hurt someone, that shit's there forever. And imagine like being able to take that away in a couple sentences just by being straight up with someone. Who am I? Even as I say that, I'm like, whoa, the fuck? The clip that you just posted that went crazy. You know, like, what the fuck do we do? And I get it, like, it's not we are, bro, at the end of the day, like, you have to look out for yourself, for sure. But, like, as men in the world with women, like, I'm starting to believe that there are definitely some things that I don't actually. I'm starting to believe that I don't know if there's any good in covering anything up. I think it's really what you're trying to avoid is the immediate blowback and pushback to you.
Yeah.
So like that's one thing tonight, bro. I have a list of people, bro. I want to cycle through, bro, and I want to just and I just want to fucking say my piece, bro, and just get it out there. I want to send them the clips, you know, and just get a clean slate. And it's funny because the podcast that I was with in Baltimore, it's about addiction and treatment and trauma, addiction and treatment. And one of the girls was kind of telling me the steps, and it's pretty cool. Like, if you're just someone in life that's really thugging it out in terms of like, life is my teacher and life is also the curriculum, you stumble upon shit. Like, I remember, bro, like when I had a bad breakup, a few months ago, whatever, I intuitively stated the stages of grief.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is grief. Grief is like non-acceptance, disbelief. Then it's like this deep, dark depression. Then it's anger. Then it's like, I said there's 5 stages of grief. I said that shit perfectly because I just intuitively knew what it was. And now it's the same thing now, like in terms of like, bro, I realized like, I probably somewhere along the line should have got help. Yeah. You know, I probably should have went to treatment in some type of aspect. You know, and like the thing that inspired me recently is like AA. I just came across the steps on my own. Like I just like articulated the first like 2 steps, and the first step is like admit that you're wrong. Like the first step, the first step I believe in AA is like admit that you don't have control over this thing. Like admit that like you've tried to get over this thing and like it's useless. You're doomed. You have to admit that to yourself.
You're powerless.
Completely powerless. Yeah. And then I believe the second step is give your life to a higher ordeal. For me, that's God, but it could be anything. Just give your life, like there's something out there higher than yourself. And I don't know if this is one of the steps, but this is the way I feel. And I think people do this because I've heard this before. It's like, bro, you have to admit that you're wrong and own up to your shit. Yeah. And that means like making amends with people, no matter how uncomfortable that is for you. Because you have to like, bro, the truth will set you free. You have to set yourself free, bro. And I'm at a point now where like I realize like, bro, if you're a liar and you're cool with lying, you're just going to keep lying. I don't want to lie no more, bro. Because it's even something as simple as like putting a number on an invoice. It's like, bro, I've had to lie so much in my life that I feel this big ass need to sell this dream that, oh, the number's 5,000, but it's going to cure your cancer. I have to like lie because I've been living in this world that I just can't speak my truth, bro. And I'm done. I don't want to do that anymore. You know, yeah. You know, I think honesty, bro. I think, and then maybe tonight, you know, we both speak about, you know, maybe some people that we want to apologize to, whatever. And also, funny thing about honesty. You know, honesty for me, bro, this came about out of a moment of silence. You know, like out of a moment of despair. And anytime something happens like that, you know it's supposed to hit you. And I realized that about me and honesty. Bro, people talk about 2025 resolutions, and it's like, you want your resolution to be something that you need. Yeah. Like, for me, it's like, yeah, I could sit here and say that I want my resolution to be like, I want to get bigger biceps, but what's that doing for the world? What's that doing for my family? What's that? Really, my 2025 resolution needs to be being honest, because that's going to create the biggest change in me as a selfish person that cares more about himself than others, that manipulates and uses people to get what he wants. If I'm honest, all that behavior means nothing. You know, so that's you know, a goal. You know, I realize that's like important for me, and I want to send you this picture.
It's just a selfie of you
in like a Mandingo bikini
with like swimming goggles on, like a swimming cap.
No, the swimming goggles would be good. That is definitely something I would have sent to you in the past. To make a long story short, as long as tomorrow I get this consulting agreement, I'm not broke anymore.
Yeah.
And it was funny because I got that message after I wrote down, I just want to be honest. I have amends to make. Mm. And then I wrote in this book all the people that I wanted to make amends with. And then I thought about what I would say about them on the podcast. And bro, I'm talking my mom. I'm talking my dad. I'm talking you. I'm talking Nick. I'm talking Femi. I'm talking Mike DeLuca. You know, I'm talking all my ex-girlfriends. I probably won't say their names, but yeah. Like, bro, I have like amends to make. And it like, to me, that was like a showing from God. Like, bro, this is it, man. To be honest.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. Like, when it comes to lying, and especially when it comes to lying in relationships and with people you love, like, you lie to them because you think you're saving them the pain and you think that you're doing them a favor, when, like you said, the truth would hurt them right now, but it helps them understand down the road. When you lie to them and then smile in their face and tell them you love them, 3 months later when that shit comes out, now you're a really bad person. And now the only way to get yourself out of that situation is to lie again. And that's why, like, there's pathological liars, because they will manipulate and convince someone that they're wrong, even though you love them. And then when it catches up to them, they'll lie again. And then it gets to the point where it's just like, bro, like you torment someone. Like you're literally tormenting someone. Like you're putting them through like immense amount of stress and anxiety and pain because they love you as well. And they might love you more than you love them because they're putting up with your shit.
Yeah.
And I just don't understand how you can look in the mirror and like be proud of who you are or go about your day like you're not doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
Those are fucked up people. You know, the people that do that are actually fucked up. Then there's people that they know they're doing wrong. It's fucking with them when they're by themselves, but then they continue to lie to try to save themselves. It's like once you lie, bro, this shit, it's a snowball effect. Unless you come clean right after that first lie, or you tell them before they catch you in your lie, you're fucked, you know? And we think, because there are situations where you can get away with a lie, and it may never catch you. It may
often.
Yeah, and it may never catch you. But I think that's when you know like that person did not mean that much to you, and that's fucked up to say. But like if you can lie to someone consistently and then it never really catches you and you just kind of like paint this facade of who you are and they never figure it out.
Yeah.
I don't think that person means enough to you. But it just seems like the people like you truly love, the people that are really close to you, it always catches you, you know, when you lie to them. It always catches up to you. And that's why it's like, yo, be honest with the people that you love. Because,
right. Bro,
that shit is going to catch you, you know? Like, yeah, you can lie to the leaves, to the branches, bro. You can't lie to your roots, you know? And it's, it's really important, you know? Honesty is really, it's really important because the people that lie the most and the people that are the most deceiving to others are the people who can't be honest with themselves.
Right.
You know? Because they'll just lie to everyone else because the person they spend the most time with is themselves, and they lie to themselves every single day. Mm-hmm. They say things to make themselves feel better. They justify their actions. They justify the decisions they make. They justify the people they hang out with, the relationships they get in, the shit they do when no one's watching. So if they could do that to themselves, what do you think they're going to do to you? Right. Of course they're going to lie to you and make you feel like you're doing something, make you feel like you're important, right? Or they're just going to do every single thing to save themselves. Mm. You know, and bro, and that's really like a narcissist, you know, and that's really a narcissist is someone that does that, you know, that continuously manipulates someone and tells them one thing, and then as soon as it gets shot back at them, they flip it back to you. Mm-hmm. And they try to make you the bad guy. And then as soon as you guys get good again, they'll gas you up. They'll tell you they love you. They'll do nice things for you. They'll act like it's all good. And then as soon as their ego isn't being fed anymore, as soon as like there's a little bit of unease, there it goes right back to you. Whether they lie, they manipulate you, they do you wrong, they do you dirty, they fuck you over behind your back. And once they know, like once a narcissist knows that they have you, bro, you're done.
Yeah.
If you're not mentally stable, if you're not mentally locked in, if you're not strong up here, bro, a narcissist will tear you apart because they know your weak points. They know what can fucking make you tick. And they know they know your soft spots, especially if you've been vulnerable to them. They use your vulnerability to their advantage. They go and they dig deep into all the fucking weakness that you've told them about yourself because you were being an open person trying to have a communicative relationship, right? And be honest with someone, especially about your past, and now they use that against you. Yeah. And like if you can point out a narcissist or a liar or a manipulator early, like get the fuck away from them because like it never ends well.
Yeah, bro, those people like are in for a rude awakening. and like they genuinely need help, like those types of people, because like you kind of said, if they can lie to everyone else, what are they doing to themselves? You know, so like the person that's a narcissist, they don't understand that like they think they're getting ahead, but they're really just like digging a grave for themselves. And you know, bro, a sign of a really good person, like a person that I want to be like in life, is someone that like cares about complete strangers. You know, like funny story, last night I think I met God in an Uber.
Right.
You know, like
yeah.
I got into a bad fight with my girlfriend, and you know, like, bro, we broke up, bro. I'm walking in the snow. It's a blizzard, bro. I'm never going to see you again. Stay away from me. You're a horrible person type of milking it. Yeah. And, bro, I get to this 7-Eleven, bro, and I don't even have enough money for the Uber, bro. So I hit up my dad. I'm like, yo, Dad, you got to call me an Uber, man. And I'm at my bottom, bro. I'm at the bottom, bro. I've been at the bottom for a while. But last night was a bottom, bro. And, you know, bro, I get this notification, Muhammad's picking you up. I don't think anything of it. You're just some Indian dude, Muhammad, whatever. I think Muhammad is like the name, like he's like the prophet in
He is
Islam,
the prophet,
right?
yeah. Yeah.
And, bro, as soon as I see the guy, you know, he's excited. It's a blizzard outside, bro. Roads are bad.
Yeah.
Jake, brother, get in the car, And I get in the car, bro, and on some, like, alchemist shit, he goes, brother, for the next 27 minutes, you and me are in this thing together. We are going to go for a journey, my friend.
You sound French.
Whatever I sound like, bro. I don't know what the fuck I sound like, bro. But I'm just saying, like, I go, yo, it's a blizzard. Why don't you go home?
Yeah.
That you're like risking your life for $30. And he goes, brother, this is for humanity. Whoever this person is, they have to get home. And I go, and he's like, whatever. He's like, I sense that something was going on in your life, that I must pick you up and talk to you.
Wow.
Right. And bro, I record it. Just so you know what I'm saying, I might write a book on this one day. This ride in this Uber. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, just so you know, I'm not blowing smoke. You know, and I wish I got the beginning, but
caring for others, going out of your way, doing a good deed, making somebody's day. Yeah. Honestly, this is really the way to make America great. Like me and my friends every Wednesdays, we feed 200 homeless people in New Brunswick in New Jersey. Wow.
Feeding homeless and shit. After all that shit, you know, and the price of the ride was $35.07. You know,
for those of you who don't know, 357 is our number. I have it tattooed on my arm. I've seen it every day for the last 15 years since my mom passed. It's like I've hit on zero on roulette at 3:57 in the morning. Yeah. Crazy shit. I told Jake about it, and he sees it like every day now.
Yeah, bro. And you know, you go through a ride like that, and you realize like that your pain has purpose, and then you realize that like, yo, at the end of all of it, yo, getting hurt sucks, bro. Getting hurt really sucks. Like when you find out something about your girl that you didn't want to know, like let's say you find out that your girl's cheating on you. Oh my God. Let's say you're married and you find out that your wife is cheating on you. Like, bro, the pain that comes of that is so bad, right? But what I kind of view things as, and I said this on our last podcast, the Patreon episode, is I realized, bro, that all of my best qualities are born out of suffering. Like, the things that I'm most proud of, bro, I don't care if I can be handsome on a day if I wear a suit. Like, yeah, dude, it feels good to get, like, validated, you know? It felt good, like, being shitty at football for fucking 20 years and then getting good and getting a scholarship. Like, that felt good, bro. Like, it feels good to feel good. No one can take that away from you. Like, it feels good, like, if you have a gift to go, like, bro, and you're out there playing basketball, bro, and you're fucking, like, just in a flow state, and you're doing your God-given abilities, bro. But the problem is like, a lot of the things that make me feel good are empty. They're hits, bro. They're moments in time. They're like experiences, bro. I live my life for pleasure. I'm like a hedonic assemblance, bro. But I realize that, like, bro, the happiest people in life aren't pleasure seekers, bro. They're like they're not even there anymore. They're a cause. You know, they're an effect, bro. They're a reason. You know, they're so much larger than damn, I look good in a suit. I don't want to be that guy anymore, bro, because, and you know what? Like, I feel like one of the reasons why I haven't had money for so long is because I had to die to money to realize that there's more important things that I want. I want money, but it's like, you know, you get to this place in life where I realize that, like, at the end of the day, bro, that there's what I really want is what I really want, bro, is the problem about wanting something that's for you is that, whatever, the people get it. It just feels like it's not enough, you know. I want more. I want a bigger cause. I want a purpose, bro, and I want a reason. And when you meet a guy like Muhammad, bro, that's like risking his life for $30, you know, it makes you want to be that kind of person.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why they always say like being selfless is being selfish, because doing for others, if it makes you feel good, it's a selfish act, but you're doing something good for someone else.
Yeah.
So, in reality, it's really not selfish.
Right.
But logically, like, it is, because you're doing something that makes you feel good, even though you're providing for others and making someone else's life better. And yeah, it's hard. Yeah, it's hard with the validating thing. I guess for me, that's where like we differ. Where like, yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe you always had like more confidence in yourself to when you worked hard for something, you got the thing, you got validated for it. You were more of the like rah, like fuck yeah, like I deserve this. I was always more of the I'm still not good enough.
Right.
You know, like I was always, I don't know, like I always lacked confidence in that sense of, you know, I would do something good. People would see it. I would get validated for it. People would like boost me up, and I would still downplay it. And then when I would be by myself, I'd be like it's not enough, you know, like it could be better. I could be better. I could have worked harder. I could have got more. It's really still not good enough. And I hate that I'm like that, but I've always been like that with everything in my life, where I don't think I ever give myself like enough of the flowers that I probably deserve. So I need other people to tell me, and it's almost like awkward. Like when people come up to me and like tell me how like good I'm doing, it's awkward because like I can't validate what they're saying. It's one thing when you can be that person that feels so deserving of the thing, and then other people validate you for it, and then you're like, finally someone noticed. But like when you're the person that's not like you struggle with self-worth or you struggle with confidence, when people tell you like you're doing well, you know, or they try to uplift you, it's hard to accept it. Because like you're constantly not accepting yourself, you're not thinking anything you're doing is enough. So when someone tells you like what you're doing is so amazing, it's hard for you to accept it because it's foreign. You know, it doesn't feel right. It almost feels like why are you lying to me? Like I know what I'm doing. I know what I do when no one's around. I know that there's so much more work that I can do to be in a better position. Like you just see on the outside, and now you're telling me like oh, like, I'm like, bro, it's dope. You're amazing. Like, you know what I'm saying? You guys are killing it. You're crushing it. But it's like, bro, like, I've never, like, I don't really tell myself that much ever. We get hits of it, but like, it's more like 85% not doing shit. Shit's not going to work. What the fuck is going on? 15%. Oh, this shit is lit. We got momentum, you know? So I'm so stuck in that 85% of just like, damn, you know? So I think that's where, at least for me, and I think that's where I get a lot of my maybe dopamine or validation to myself is being the good person for other people, like going above and beyond, doing the right thing, trying my best, trying to be a good person in their life. Because bro, it does make me feel good. Like there are a lot of times where I can sit there and be like, yo, I was good to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I did not have to do that, but I went out of my way and did it because I know I could help them. It would make their life better. It would make them happy, regardless of how it made me feel. I might have lost time, lost some energy. Maybe I didn't make any money doing it, but fuck it. If I fuck with them, I'm going to do it, right? Maybe I have to get better at doing that for strangers. I'm bad, and I think you are as well as this. Like, we speak to a stranger and we maybe like we hear their problems. I think people do this a lot. Maybe we're I don't think we're the only ones. Like, you know, you can have a conversation with someone, you hear their problems, their struggles, and like, you know, you can help them. And instead of just leaving it at that, you like offer something to them. Like, oh yeah, I can help you with that. I can do that. And then they hold you up to that offer. And then you're like, damn, like now I really don't want to do this. And then you lie to them. And you make an excuse of why you can't help them with the thing that you told them you were going to help them with. I have a problem with that because that happens to me a lot. You know, I get in a lot of situations where people want to do content. People want to start a podcast. People want to, whatever it is, camera advice, this and that. And then it's just like, I forget how much I have on my plate that I'm already getting paid for now to help you with a service that either one, like you probably can't afford, like a lot of the shit we do is expensive for the time, or like I just don't want to do it. I'd rather just be at the crib and just finally have some time to myself.
So that's where, like, be honest, right?
Exactly.
Like, even before the conversation, just because like I was having this honest day, I was like, why the fuck did you tell that guy that? Why do you even tell him to ship the fucking things?
Oh, the mic covers?
Yeah, you know, we probably weren't going to do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right.
I mean, like he said like, yo, I'd love to ship you this product. I mean, he didn't ask for anything. He just said, yo, if you want to throw it in your bio.
Right.
You can, and if people buy. It wasn't more of like a sponsor incentive thing.
No,
it was more just like, yo, I watch your guys' shit.
You knew you wouldn't fuck with it as soon as you saw the
Well,
shit.
I put it on, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to see that on my clip.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
If it was the box with our logo, that's one thing.
Right.
I would have liked those.
Yeah, those would have been
You
good.
got a box with a logo, and you watch this, send it.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, I could, but like that's like that I think me, right? Not telling that guy, yo, brother, I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably not gonna use your product.
Yeah.
That's the right thing to do because that's how I intuitively felt. But I thought that would hurt his feelings.
Now, but imagine a world in which you say, I'm not going to use the product and here's why, and then you provide feedback. Like, someone gave me a sweater the other day and just gifted me the sweater.
Yeah.
And bro, when I put my hands in the pockets, it was a sweatshirt. There were two separate pockets, like pants. It didn't, you know how like you can meet your hands
kind of
in the
like
middle?
a zip up hoodie.
Yeah.
If it was there, but it was
But
like,
there was
it
no-
this, but
yeah.
there was a gap. I mean, there was a line right here.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
And I should have just said, yo, bro, I'll take this like to wear it in the gym, but like I'm never gonna wear it on camera, and I you can make it better. Because that's actually not being mean. It's really not being mean. It's just being honest.
Yeah, bro, we're like, we as men, we are afraid to hurt people's feelings, so
But
we
that's
lie
our
to them.
job.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like as men, we fail to do that all the time.
Right.
We fail to tell people the honest, cold, hard truth because we're trying to save their feelings.
Yeah.
But in hindsight, we're being a fucked up person because we know the truth and honesty will help them, will make them a better person, will help their product, will help their relationships, will help them as a human being. But we lie to them to make them feel good in the short term, when in the long term, we fuck them over. And we know that. That's the problem. Like, as men, we know when us lying to someone hurts someone, but we'll still do it because we think we're doing the right thing. We're serving justice by, like, making this person feel good. As men, right? We want to provide. We want to make people feel good, but we're not helping them. Like, yeah, men's job is to provide. That's to help them, whether it hurts them. Sometimes, like, you do have to hurt people's feelings to help them. The cold, honest, hard truth is what a lot of people need. That's what the world is missing. The world is missing the truth. Everyone is being lied to. Everyone is being deceived and misconstrued about the truth, when the truth is, like, what will set you free. And we don't do that, bro. And yeah, I think, I mean, at least for me, I mean, I try. I think I need to be more. It's funny, like, I can be honest with the women that I'm like, I don't know. It's like, I can be honest. It's hard for me to be honest with a girl that I might see a future with, because I don't know.
Right.
So I don't want to turn her away.
Yeah.
But, like, the girls, like, I really do know, like, I don't know if this, like, I really don't know if this could be anything. Like, I can be honest with them because I really feel like I don't have anything to lose. But, like, when we feel like we have something to lose, that's when we feel the need to lie. That's when we feel the need to justify our actions and try to convince them that, oh, this is why I did this. This is why I think this way. Because if they don't believe you, you didn't care in the first place. But when it's someone you kind of care about, when it's someone you love, when it's someone that you might see a future with, when it's someone that you really want to be in your life, you lie to them because you're afraid to lose them. You use your lies to keep them closer, to buy yourself more time to figure it out. We use lies to buy ourselves time, when in the end, like, that lie is going to kill you. You know, that lie is going to bury you. You're digging a grave. With every single lie you put out there, you are digging a grave deeper and deeper. Because when that shit comes and that shit hits the fan, it's going to catch you. And now you are a bad guy. Now you're the villain in that person's life because you lied to them. And you had the opportunity to tell them the truth and how you really feel, but you weren't man enough to do it.
Right. You mind if I take 10 minutes or 8 minutes to set myself free?
Oh, with your lies?
Just tell some people.
All right, let me go pee in the snow.
Yeah, go pee in the snow, man. Set myself free, ladies and gentlemen. Zach left the door open. Eat something else. First and foremost, that we are here, I like to take this second to say a quick prayer, because at the end of the day, God is everything in my life, and He's provided me the breath that is able to say these words right now. And even though there's a lot of things I'm not happy about in my life, and a lot of things that I wish were better, I'm just so grateful to be here. And I'm grateful for God, and I'm grateful for all you guys. You know, the reason why we have this podcast is because God placed this desire in our heads. And for anybody that's a true fan and a long fan knows how crazy our story really is. So, thank you, God. All right, let's get into it, man.
Hold up. I have
Yeah, get in there.
no, just one more thing about lying. I literally just thought about it right now.
Good pod, man.
No, it is a good pod. I think a lot of people can resonate with this. We bro, when we
You said I have to pee.
oh, you got to pee now.
it's a-
All right, go do your thing. No, I'll wait for you. Yeah, because I think it's a good point. It's a quick point.
fucking
No.
Howlerhead's good, bro. All right, go into it.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, bro, another reason we lie to people is because we don't think it's gonna matter. Because we're like we justify our lying because in our world, in our head, it's not gonna matter. Like, how the fuck do you know if that's gonna matter to that person? It could be the smallest thing where we just tell little white lies. We kind of like snake our way through because we're like, they're not like, it doesn't make a difference in their life. Like, how do you know? Like, that's why like we selfishly lie all the time. Like, think about that shit. Like as videographers, right? Like, think about the shit we do with clients sometimes to like make our life easier and like take advantage of their lack of knowledge of content and videography because it's not going to matter. How do you know? Like, what if the way that would have took you an extra 30, 40 minutes to do the edit, to do the work that they're paying you for, they would have been a lot more satisfied with, but they settled because lack of knowledge.
Yeah.
Right? And that's just one example. Like, we do that a lot, you know? We do that so often. We do that with our parents. We do that with our friends because we don't put ourselves in the other person's shoes. We're like, they probably won't even know the difference. But like, this makes my life a little bit easier, so I'm gonna lie to them. I'm gonna like kind of misconstrue the truth to like buy myself some more time or make this fucking easier on my life. You know, we don't think about that.
No, yeah, that's what I was saying before about, you know, that my most recent ex-girlfriend was just like, I thought it wasn't gonna matter that much, but it definitely super mattered to her.
Yeah. Like, if you fucking
just told her the truth.
Yeah, if you told the truth, like, hey, like, you're an amazing person.
Yeah.
Like, you're great.
Yeah.
Like, this just isn't for me.
I was in a 5-year relationship.
Yeah. I mean, you could have opened with that,
Right.
you know, when
Yeah.
you first met her. But I'm saying you were already in there. Like, you could have still left that out and still told the truth.
Right.
Of just what it was. Yo,
Right.
it's like, I'm sorry. Like, this is just not, it's just not going to work for me right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're a great girl. I want you to be happy. I'm not trying, but like, the least I can do is be honest with you and just tell you, I don't want to do this right now.
Right.
And I'm not saying that there is going to be, I don't know what the future holds, but right now, this is where I'm at.
Right.
And if you say that, yeah, she's going to be crushed in the beginning, but at least you're not egging or leading someone on or lingering. She's not
leading with, I don't know, maybe it's going to be something, maybe
right.
it's
Yeah.
not. Yeah.
People love that, you know. I mean, I love, you know, everyone loves that. No, seriously, bro. It's hard. It's hard because we try to protect ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go set myself free, man.
This is going to be 10 minutes. Jesus, what'd you wrote it all out or you
No, no.
just people.
No, just people. I'll try to keep it honestly short and sweet. I think that's a better way to do it, bro, than give a gigantic monologue. It's a podcast, not a fucking YouTube video. And you know what, bro? I curse and I'm drinking tonight and I'm happy about it, bro, because I realized that like God, like those are things, bro, that like God is to tell you to stop doing. If God wants you to stop doing that, that has to come from like a higher place. But like if I'm doing it because I think it's like pleasing God, that's bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, bro, Jeffrey Dahmer's in heaven. A little alcohol, cursing. It'll be all right.
This guy, bro.
Sorry.
All right, man. All right, Missouri State University. Bro, when they offered me, I knew I was injured. Not only did I know that I was injured when they offered me, the doctor told me that I probably should never play football again. Okay, so I knew that I thought that in my head I would be able to ibuprofen my way out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but here's a scholarship that they have. They only get so much scholarships every single year, and I'm willing to lie to them to get a scholarship. Not only am I willing to not tell the truth about my injury, but like they asked me for a video of my weight. So hey, but you could say by any means necessary, I wanted to be 10 pounds heavier. Before I sent them the video, Jay Austin and I strapped 10-pound weights around my legs. And I sent them the video and I got the scholarship, but it was dishonest from the jump, you know? So I like was able to go to the university, but I wasn't able to play in a game. And I just personally, bro, like, do I regret that? No, but
yeah, no, I mean, I respect that more than I think that that's a lie.
So
that's because like I've known, like if you're an athlete listening to this pod, like you understand how hard it is to get a scholarship. Mm-hmm. I mean, bro, I told it on Pat's pod, and you know, like, bro, I made a whole recruiting service promoting myself and my friends, lying, saying I was Coach Barnes, and I would change my right. voice on a WhatsApp number and then give them my cell phone number to try to sell myself to get a scholarship. I think that's a hustle. I mean, strapping weights to yourself, bro. Sure, it's a lie, but bro, that's a grind. I think there is a little bit of a different conception when it comes to trying to get recruited with that. Maybe there's some other fucked up shit you did. I'm sure there is, but I'm saying
I wanted to start small.
Okay, yeah, but I'm saying that's not that bad. I wouldn't feel too bad about that.
Yeah.
Missouri State has plenty of money, especially with NIL right now. They're doing all right.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good. But yeah, that was just a funny one. You know, I figured I'd start there.
Yeah.
I want to. That one's pretty heavy. That one's heavy. I want to apologize just because I want to go from like small to high. Guys like Connor O'Hara and guys like Carlos. Remember we went to Carlos's house and we told Carlos that, you know, at least I did. I was like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna start selling cars. And then Connor, I was like, yeah, bro, let's set up that insurance meeting. I want to do insurance, bro. Like I do that. Those are all the small little lies, but what they turn into bigger things, right? Like last time we were in Miami, I was like, yeah, bro, Connor, I want to see you, Dan, my boy Danny. Great. These are great people in my life, bro. People that have like took me under their wing, been nothing but kind to me. And it was Danny's birthday. And I was like, I don't know. I didn't even answer him. I did one worse than lying. I didn't even answer the guy, you know? And I always felt bad about those moments specifically because 1, I love Carlos. 2, I love Connor. 3, I love Danny. And those are guys like, I should have just been honest, bro. You know, like, cause I haven't answered certain people in 5 months now and they still hit me. So I'm sorry, gentlemen.
Yeah.
And I fucking mean that shit. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna each one I'm gonna give a little feedback on too.
Uh-huh.
I think we lie. I think things like that, like we think like if we tell our boys the truth or someone we're cool with, like they're not gonna fuck with us anymore. And if you tell someone the truth of how you really feel, and if you don't want to go, or if you're not interested, or yo, this is not for me, and they don't fuck with you anymore, like that was never your boy in the first place. Mm-hmm. So I think that's what we need to realize in this moment. It's like, yo, I have to be honest with you because that tells me if we're really close or not. If me being honest with you to show up somewhere makes you not speak to me anymore or you not fuck with me anymore because I just wasn't in the mood, I didn't want to go. I love you. I'll call you tomorrow, but I'm not feeling it right now. And you don't fuck with me anymore after that? Bro, we were never boys to begin with.
If I just be honest with you and you're not willing to receive my honesty, then you weren't a good friend to begin with.
Yeah.
And I'd rather that because now I don't know.
Yeah, now you know. Now you have clarity.
Right. Well, I'm saying now before that, if I'm not honest with them, I don't know. They could be a bad friend.
Right.
But I wouldn't have known that before making them spend $100 on steak dinner to go over this big plan.
Yeah. It's crazy. I mean, it's such a cliche saying, but like the truth will set you free.
Facts. Here we go. All right, I'm going to apologize to Nick. This is pretty low on the totem pole.
Damn. He'll never watch. He's never watched one of our podcasts.
Well, I'm sending these to everyone.
Love you, Nick.
I'm sending these to everyone.
Love you, Nick.
Bro, I feel like I genuinely feel, bro, that Nick is like we are responsible for Nick. That might sound it sounds so stupid. But bro, like I just personally feel like if I look at, all right, let me take that sentence back. Bro, I haven't answered. There's probably been 500 missed calls I've had from Nick, bro. And the reason
I know about every one.
Yeah, and the reason why I have missed calls with Nick is because I'm just not honest enough to just tell him. I'd rather just be honest with him and just be like, bro, I don't want to talk about nothing for the next fucking 25 minutes. Or I'd rather just be honest enough to be a big brother and a leader. Bro, we're leaders. You and I are leaders, bro. Yeah. We could just like, I want to son him and take him under my wing. Now, I don't know if he's willing to accept that, but it's my job to like be there for the guy. I feel like I could have been more there for him in his development. And this is like I'm saying, it's a small one. But like Nick, I fucking love you, bro. I want to do Clams Casino with you. I've been wanting to spend money with you and do this thing and get the girls and do all we're going to do all that. I love you, bro. But just know that like I don't answer you sometimes because I don't have a good reason, bro, but I love you. And I want to be better boys with you, and I think that I could do a better job in our friendship.
It's good.
You got anything for Nick?
No. Because I mean me and Nick, bro. Like me and Nick will have
you've been doing this with Nick from the jump.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I call Nick. We call each other every day, and it's
Yeah.
that's how we answer the phone. And then we just, he texted me. He said, wait a minute. I said, what happened? He goes, hold on, let me finish. Like the song,
Yo.
like that's our conversations. I mean, that's kind of what we do. So I get it more, but I also like have to be in the mood to do that. If I'm not in the mood to do that, it's funny. I'll tell you most of this off camera, but like I called Nick when I was on my way to Bottles and Cases.
Uh-huh.
He didn't answer immediately, and then I got a text that made my heart drop.
She's pregnant.
No.
Okay.
I got a text that made my heart drop, and then he called me right back, and I didn't answer because I can't do the.
Yeah.
There we are. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that right now because now I'm in my own head. So yeah, I have to be in the right space. But like 80% of the time, me and Nick are good.
Yeah, I'm halfway kidding about that one, but like I do think I could be a better friend to that kid.
No, I know. He tells me all the time. He's like, bro, I called Jake 8 times. He's like, yo, I'm doing the one thing 5,000. I'll call you back. He's like, bro, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just trying to talk to him.
Nah, that's funny, bro. And normally I'm not. Well, no. He does be calling me at like 12 o'clock, bro. I'll be in the middle of like my most important hour, whatever. I'm an asshole, bro. I love that kid though. I'm gonna get into a heavier one, bro. Just because I want to. If for anyone that's here, I don't want them. They don't know who the fuck Nick is. So I want to get into a heavier one to save the show. Remember that kid, bro, that called us, that commented on our TikTok that was going to commit suicide that night?
Yeah.
Okay, one, I don't even know his name. Now, I'm not saying that, like, I think it's very easy to get caught up in that, like, bro, there's a lot of times in life, like, if you don't catch someone's name off the rip, you're going to feel weird about it, like, the next week or the second week or the...
I usually forget immediately.
I just think, bro, that if I really cared, bro, if I cared really more, I would have got his name, bro. I would have got his name, bro. So here's what I'm saying. I don't need talk to me about it. Like, let me just finish on it.
No, I wasn't gonna say anything.
Right, all right. Yeah. So I just think, bro, I should have got his name and bro, I haven't checked in on him, bro, in like 5 months.
Yeah.
I never saved his number. Not because not because I think I'm a bad guy. I don't really save numbers, but bro, I should have cared more. The guy was like on the verge of suicide. I talked to him for a month every single day. It was a great thing, he didn't commit suicide, but bro, he could be dead right now. I don't know. So like he's someone that I would like to, like, bro, like I personally would like to apologize to you because I know that we all have different lives, and I'm over here in New York, and you're down. I don't even know where you are, brother. Like
He was in Ohio.
Yeah, but bro, I should have fucking known that, bro. I should have fucking known that, Like I just feel like, bro, like I'm fucking sorry, Like I could have been more there for you, and I'm willing to be here for you now. You got anything for that?
Nah, bro. I mean, like I said, I mean, I do that a lot. Like, bro, I'll meet people immediately and forget their name.
Yeah.
Immediately and ask them 5 minutes later, I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Right.
It's like this weird thing. Like, what's your name? And you're like, you're not even listening.
Yeah.
Especially like if it's a girl. At least for me, like sometimes like with a girl.
Right.
But nah, it's weird because it's like, I mean, like, I don't know. I'm literally just thinking out loud.
Mm-hmm.
Did you... Well, no, because, like, I don't think this is the case, right? But, like, for you to, like, not remember his name or know where he's from, right? Was it, like, did you care more about that for, like, the storyline of it more than his actual well-being? I don't think that's true. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, I don't want you to, like, because, like, I don't think you not remember it, like, because you could look at it one or two ways. Like, oh, you didn't care. You don't know where he's from. You don't know his name. It's like, I mean, you spoke to him every day for a week. I was with you.
Yeah.
Like, I could have took over the call. I just said, yo, like, what do you think we should do with this? You were like, give him my number. So, like, yeah, there are things that you can be maybe not the happiest about.
I just wanted to be better, bro. That's all.
Yeah, no, and bro, you can always be better. But I mean, bro, at the end of the day, I mean, the guy was at the lowest of lows, and you jumped on the phone with him every single day for a week while we were on vacation, like on a work trip. We shot 5 pods that week, and You stayed on the phone with him to make sure he was good.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, sure, his name matters. Everyone's name matters. But in the grand scheme of things, what the fuck does a name mean if you did help him off of taking his own life?
Facts.
You know?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
That's
And-
that was like that self-worth thing that I was always talking like you can always do better. You can always do a little bit better. But like you have to appreciate what you did, you know, or you have to be aware of what you did at least. The magnitude of what you did, the impact that you had. What is it if you remembered his name and you were saying rest in peace to his name? Because you jumped on one call with him and you didn't talk to him for the rest of the week, and now he's not here anymore, but you remembered his name.
No,
Right? So there's
agree.
magnitude to it.
I agree.
You know? Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
You know, bro, it's just like I've been around people now, like, and that's like the weird thing about the whole Christian community is like, bro, you'll randomly get like a random text from like one of these Christian dudes, like, yo, bro, was just thinking about you, was praying for you, and they do, like, and that's kind of who I want to be like, bro. I want to be like someone that like genuinely thinks about people that need it.
Yeah.
You know, and he was, I just think he was kind of down and out, you know, like if I look at people in my life that are like on the list of absolutely killing it to like on the bottom of the barrel, bro, he's like one of the probably the 4 people that I know that are in a position of like wanting to not be here anymore.
Yeah.
And that's where I think like, at least for 2025, my goal is to like, and it could be because I'm not organized, but my goal is to at least have like a Post-it note with some of these guys and make sure to check in on some of these people once a week, you know.
Yeah.
I want to move on.
Yeah, who else you got?
Let's go to my dad, bro.
Uh-oh.
Let's go to my dad, man.
Uh-oh. Jerry,
Bro, my dad is a dickhead. Straight up. He knows that. You know that. His name in our town was Angry Jerry for a long time. Like, there were jokes about him. I used to catch grenades. Like, bro, he yelled it. He, like, was ripping apart a 14-year-old referee. Come to find out his dad, like, died the night before. The referee, you know? Like, and that's my dad, bro. Like, he's an asshole. You could type in his name on.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
No.
Leave it out.
Yeah.
My dad, bro, is an asshole. Now, I will say this, bro. I have no right to be an asshole to him back when he's given me everything.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely. And, like, still to this day. Like, you know who called the Uber for me last night when I didn't have any money? My dad, bro. So my dad might talk this big game that he doesn't care about me. And I might also say that on this podcast that my dad's an asshole and I don't care about him. But he has always been there for me. He's the only reason why I play Division I football. Without all the money he spent in training and getting me on like the grind and some of these like Twitter websites, paying for that, I would have never gotten recruited. I would have never gotten recruited if he didn't support me while I was at Nassau Community College or if I was at El Camino and then pay for like the training that I had at Stars. My dad didn't. He bro, he wasn't a dad that didn't miss a game, but bro, he was heavily invested into football.
Yeah.
He was there. He loved it. You know, and he was, and when I look back at pictures of my dad, I've never seen someone love someone so much in a picture. It's crazy. You know?
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro. Like that guy, like he might talk a big game and that whatever, but I know he loves me. And I talk a huge game on here, bro. I've blown shit up and I've catastrophized things and I've made certain I've thrown so much dirt on that guy's name, but I love him, man.
Yeah.
And it's cool now because like we are in a position where it is kind of funny. Like we actually are in a good position. Like I'll fuck with him and he'll fuck with me, but we're smiling while we do it.
Yeah.
But I just want to, you know, apologize to you, Dad, on camera because I know that I should have been making more of an effort to make money these past few years. And if I wasn't going to make money, I shouldn't have given you such a hard time around the house and not take out trash. And you know, it snowed outside. I didn't want to freaking clear the driveway. Like, I'm selfish. I don't know where I got that from. But I love you and I want to be better. So that's that with my pops.
Yeah.
My mom, I'm lucky to have a mom, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, I'm lucky to have a dad. I don't see that shit a lot. I don't really know loss that much, bro. I've lost grandparents, but that almost seemed like, you know, they're so old and I was younger and didn't really kind of hit me, you know, but like my mom, I sometimes I don't want to feel soft and say this to you, but like I love you so much. You know, you've given life to me. You've taught me how to be loving. You've taught me how to be kind. At the end of the day, like all the selfish traits that I have, I'm still a good person because of you, Mom. Like I'm so happy you're my mom. I wouldn't want another mom. And I know sometimes if I just told you that, it can make you feel amazing. And I don't say it sometimes because I don't want to sound soft in that moment. It's my own inadequacy that makes me not say that to you, but I love you so much. And I'll always love you. And you don't know this, but a lot of the reason why I do, I've wanted to start this podcast and do these things online because I've wanted to make a lot of money to give back to you. And there will be a day where you won't have to work as hard and worry about things. And I love you so much, and I'm sorry for not being the best son at times. I'm going to go to Mrs. Fox. Mrs. Fox.
Fox ranks above your parents?
No, I
I'm
wasn't.
joking.
I just had to get it
I
started.
know, I'm joking.
Because this one is it's actually a serious
Okay.
one.
That's good. That's what we need. That's what the listeners need.
You know, Victoria Fox, this would probably...
Wait, you're sending this to her?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
And I'll probably blur the names out. I'll remember we're at 123 just for here.
You're not going to remember.
I'm not going to remember. This is going in. Now
I took out your part in Cousin Jay shit that I remember because I remember.
Oh.
I remember everything. I caught it. You're lucky I caught it.
Yeah.
You're lucky. Yeah, I remember everything. Yeah, you're lucky I caught it. I did catch it. It didn't sound that bad, but it definitely wasn't good. You're like, oh, I thought that was... Yeah. I did find it, though. I took it out.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
I dated a woman that was... she was a stripper. And at the time that I dated her, I originally started the relationship because I had some egoic thing that I wanted to accomplish. And that thing was I'm a jealous person. So, but I'm just fucking... This is for me, actually.
Yeah.
I'm fucking sorry. That was wrong. You know, I should have never fucking... I should have just been honest with you. And I hope you're doing well. And I know you are because you're a killer. You're a fucking great girl. And any man would be lucky to be with you. And any company would be lucky to have you. And you do nothing but add amazing things to this world. And I hope you're doing well. And I'm fucking sorry. Last one. Two more. You got anyone you want to say sorry to? You don't have to.
Wasn't prepared for this.
No, I know. I got two more. I just don't want to make this the Jake show. You know
No, I mean, yeah, bro. I mean, I have a lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people I'm sorry to. I mean, the clip, you know, that went crazy. Yeah, I'm sorry to her, you know. Yeah, I was like scared to hurt her, so I stayed in something that I didn't want to be in. So I'm scared to her. I don't think she watches this, and I haven't spoke to her in years, so like I'm not gonna send it to her. But yeah, I am sorry for that. I always felt bad for that. It wasn't right. Like she was a nice girl, but I could have handled that better.
Yeah,
you know, I could have handled that a lot better. Yeah,
you've already told her that, right?
Yeah, bro. I talked to her about that like 4 to 5 months after we even broke up.
Mm-hmm.
you know? Yeah, I did. Like, in person, like face to face, apologized to her and told her what happened, you know? So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like kind of like,
Right.
it is what it is now.
Right.
Like, I posted a clip obviously 3 days ago, and like I'm getting like a lot of heat for it. But it's like, guys, this was 5 years ago, and like she's been in multiple relationships after that. Like everything's okay, you know. Yeah, maybe.
I want to say to Quentin America, you know, Q is actually, you know, was my best friend, bro. Like, there was a point in time in life where Q like legitimately became my best friend. And where the fuck have I been, bro? Where have I been? I couldn't tell you, bro. I think that I have some pride developed around our relationship. I think you do too. I think you and I are both alphas, bro. We're strong personalities. We've butt heads in the past, but like, why aren't we, bro? You're my brother, bro. You're my boy. Like, I don't know why we don't. I feel like sometimes, bro, I'm afraid to have you back in my life out of like it's gonna hurt me. You're my brother, bro. That's not what friendship is about. I should be there. I should have been there for you. I should have said sorry a long time ago, bro. I fucked you over a few different times. I know that. One of them was the night of your party. I was supposed to film it. I didn't. I fucked you over. I wasn't even really apologetic about it. I kind of blamed you. That's on me, bro. I love you, man. You know, I fucking love you. And, you know, I was happy to hear that you were at the Ivy with some models. Good for you, bro.
Some good models, yeah. Some good girls in this section.
Some good girls, yeah. So
Some great girls.
let's reconnect, bro. I want to move on to Adrian. I'm gonna do this in person. I'm gonna do that one in person.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm gonna do that one in person. I want to get just one more because it's been a good pod, and I just want to ice this shit, bro.
Yeah.
I have a lot of apologies to say to Alex, bro, but that's I'm gonna do that in person too.
Of course,
bro.
yeah.
And
those are good.
you know what? My last one, because it was gonna be God. Then I realized I should do that alone. Then it was gonna be myself. Then I saw some like type of egoic thing in that. Like,
Right.
this could be like some clip for myself, you know. But yeah, bro. I mean, I think I could be a better friend to you, bro.
Mm.
You know, I really do. I think that it's hard, bro, because this is weird, like right off the rip. You know, I just think I think that you do so much for us, and it goes unsaid, and it almost has become like this unsaid thing that we don't speak about.
Yeah.
But I notice what you do for us. I notice what you do for me. I'm in this thing. I don't want to, like, I want to be friends forever.
Yeah, of course.
I had a dream about you once, bro, and it was when we were in Los Angeles, and you know, you were kind of down at that time, and and I thought about like, damn, I thought about like what life would be like if we didn't do this podcast and I was just kind of partying it up in Miami and LA and shit. And I saw money and like a lot of cool people there, but like I didn't have you, bro.
Right.
And I don't want that, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like I want you. You're my fucking brother, bro. And I don't show it a lot, bro. And like, I appreciate you and I love you, bro.
Yeah, I love you too, bro. Yeah, I already know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I already know. Yeah, yeah, that's why. I mean, that's why I'm like, I mean, I always do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Or like, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never like think too much about it, or like, I could be like, damn, I wish like, or you know, like Jake and John gave a little more to this shit, or like I feel like I'm doing all this and like it's just like for what, you know what I'm saying? But like, bro, at the end of the day, it's like, bro, I'm doing this obviously for myself, for the pod, but like I'm doing it for you, doing it for John, like doing it for our people, you know, like. But I think that's why this. I mean, I mean, bro, call it what it is. Like, bro, if like I love you, but like, if you had the responsibility to it, like it wouldn't get done.
Yeah.
It wouldn't.
Yeah.
You know, like there's a reason that this shit happened the way it did because like I mean, like I can handle certain things and there's certain things that you got to do what you got to do and
But my goal is to stop trying to do what I got to do.
no, and I appreciate that and I mean, I think it would help us a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I think it would like if you know, if both of us gave like our absolute best to this thing all the time and I can do more as well. But I'm just saying, like, I always know, like, but like, I also, like, I could sit here and say, like, bro, like, I could sit here and say, and I wouldn't be in the position I am without you either. So it's almost like always like a sacrifice where, sure, do I like handle a lot of the busy work and do all that? I mean, bro, if I didn't do that, bro, I would be insane. Like it keeps me afloat a lot of times. Like I have a lot of free time. It keeps me busy. It keeps me dialed. It keeps me on track. I like that. It makes me feel productive, right? So it's like I could complain that I have all this work to do, but it's also like it helps me. It helps my mental. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But and then I also wouldn't be in the position I am without you because like I mean I don't know. I don't know if I could have completely done this shit on my own. Actually, I'm not going to say I wouldn't have been. I wouldn't have been able to, right? Like I 100% wouldn't have been able to. We wouldn't be in this position, I think, without each other.
Me either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's where I'm just saying, like, it's a yin and a yang, bro, where like it worked.
Yeah.
It worked. Whatever we did worked.
Yeah.
You know, whatever we did worked. Can we both be better in certain aspects of everything? Absolutely. And we just we have to do that. We have to start fucking like taking accountability for that this year. But whatever we did fucking worked. Yeah. So like we could both say sorry or we could have been better or this or that, but whatever we did worked. Could it have been better? Could we be farther along? Maybe. But it's spilled milk, you know?
And brother, that text message at the beginning of this podcast will be good news for the boys.
Oh yeah, great.
You know?
Yeah, no.
As long as that falls through tomorrow.
Yeah, if that's locked in, I mean, yeah, we're great. Yeah,
we're gonna have a celebration. That means we could do whatever the fuck we want, essentially.
Yeah, we're gonna tour America.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're touring America.
Touring podcast America.
No, we're doing the American tour.
Yeah.
Literally. Yeah, I mean, we got people everywhere.
Yeah.
We got people everywhere, bro. We got Atlanta, we got Detroit, we got fucking LA, Miami, Arizona, right. Austin.
Yeah.
Fucking
world tour.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
You know, we got UK, London, fucking world tour. Yeah, we got people everywhere, bro. Australia. So, yeah, no, I'm excited for that. That's good news. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, I know the goal was to like move into LA like right around this time or like in the next coming weeks. And I mean, if that, you know, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. We haven't found a fucking spot and, you know, but once money starts rolling in and, we could like seriously starting to go look at locations to start to live. Now that becomes a reality. I mean, my personal opinion, I think we like if this is real, like for the first 3 months, bro, I think we do the tour.
The world tour.
Yeah, I think
that's what we're good. That's probably what we're gonna do.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think we just stack the bread.
Yeah.
I think we stack bread and then we do the tour, bro. We hit Atlanta, Miami, back to LA, Detroit, London, Austin,
right,
Nashville, and we do the fucking
vlog. We should vlog that.
We should,
even if it's like just a vlog of the whole shit.
A little bit, yeah, just a little bit at a time. Yeah, I'm down with that.
Yeah,
we definitely should. Like the Journey podcast, like tour, because it's gonna be monthly now. It's gonna be like once a month we're going. So yeah, I'm excited for that. So that should be good. So yeah, like you know, God willing, that shit falls through, and like, bro, we'll be good. I mean, that's kind of what we need right now,
right?
Because yeah, we're in a good position. We're in a good position, but we're in a great position. With that. Yeah.
All right, cool, man. Good shit. Thank you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. We appreciate you beyond any likes, comments, or subscribing you guys can do. If you guys are here, you mean the world to us, and we love you guys. And be honest.